Lawyer Charles Owusu. Lawyer, achievement.
Woman muti program.
Yeah. And almost share.
So the essence are ebetra. Me too quite think me bahani say. Me ba be church the new mamu kakra. Omo de ebe bo mama make decision to vote. Diversionary tactics no. Enya nti na me ba.
Okay.
Enti me ba be ka. Enyoma MPP aye. From Oruakufo so. Anaupa enyoma NDC for from the PNDC. ABC NDC. Ansa no Oruakufo bae. Ansa na Atamils bae. The Atamils yeah. The John Mahama want to us because of Adio ye inti. I saba friend say Nanado so. Eno na me person be chichirim. Me person be chichirim na manfo hu say this is the akoso of my eni.
94.1 FM.
After PNDC and no more ye now I'm doing the economy by selling state assets and by selling state assets and in your manoma to themselves. One of them is a home cannery. One any dear say it's a home cannery near one dear a government dear says yes if any carrying one any dear Jerry John Rollins year dear. Then a bay and a dear Sikaben no triama buying. Uko a Temako store. 1 year the man. E.T. Mensa. And no more baby, yes, diversiture.
E.T. Mensa.
Government enterprises.
Council of State members.
Government enterprise to me meaning because me alone I'm dealing with it before. Until yes, I make kakeke. I've dealt with it before.
And
look, Professor.
I told him.
And
we were not happy. Let me say. Let me say on record, say, it do women die. There are a lot that listens.
Yes, so you
there are a lot that listens.
I told you.
I can confidently tell you, say, Oko KNUST, Oko KSTU, what they mentioned in the media. I am penning for Mutia Pan because they know, say, we panel more. I told him to
this is how Ghanaians mostly we behave. If it's about MPP ni ya.
Why do you want to do this to me this morning?
MPP ni ya. Monka MPDC ko ye dia. And the mobaka.
Okay, so
na me can say all the year me team. Let's want to be That's round. Second round there. Yeah bi.
Okay, so ODSC. Lawyer to us for me.
The time no so ko. Me makality.
Diversionary tactics no. But end the from where we are going. Because in Ukraine there is a Ghana for in Ukraine asana 7 December ba makoto aba. After Omaya sa omnyomenya PNDC ombe diversity e dwindle the economy. Kama na me ko school. Na SHS form system. Ye ko form 5 na ko SHS form. Ye pop me makwan e be fia. Ye se enkoye holiday job. Holiday job na ye no. Ye force ye nkwala me ekoye adwuma because adwuma na buso. A champion time. The private sector a basru simbia and then the see AFRC PNDC Sankrofo when a tata brew near Momoka in a sound were chased out of town. They died in Liberia and other places. All these companies dwindled, including government institutions. Got them. Most of it. A sugar.
94.
What happened to that place? Near produce sugar or chrome has a shooting range. Ambassador Hotel. What happened to it? A soldier for Cotran running it down and say. A lot of things happened in this country during that session. Near Bar Republic. Rollins Bar Republic, what happened? Everything was cash and carry. Hospital, cash and carry. School, cash and carry. Rollins now or signing 1992 Constitution. There was no BBN capitation grant. Capitation grant one trigger for the 8 years no year president. One trigger.
94.1.
One never trigger capitation grant. A year President Kufo and never trigger capitation grant. What is capitation grant? And a man kwalano. Etimiku school free. One fancy ho. So after all the things I cried the way I cried will be so I
won't go school free, but now a bimunya opportunity to with school.
Yes.
Okay.
But there was capitation grant, the purpose for which it
was.
School
fee
yes.
Okay.
And the school fee did they send a SS na make.
No, you're talking about the basic.
Basic.
Primary.
And you know, Oba no so no. Because it was cash and carry no. Oba ko hospital. Ni atunu ontimi 20 atunu. Ono yeah, free maternity.
Yeah.
And then a man in Kolani Befi. I think cash and carry to the hospital, half of the Ghanaians, what's the problem? Who needs to can as hospital? Obeko Fia Kwaku. 18, oh yeah, national insurance scheme. So you have that thing to go to the hospital for 12 months. One fast one. And Kolani go school. There is no food. Parents, they could not afford to sponsor these children to go to school and do things. So what did he do? He did free feeding.
Yeah. Right.
One fast wo. Minyo. One fast wo. Oh yeah, then Metro Mass. So Bekaya, there was something a friend leap. Okay.
Yeah.
Leap almost challenge the pano.
Livelihood and power.
Livelihood. But all the baton if Rollins home. Yes, see. Rollins see. While Vinamano Manaka don't pay. True to that word, when he came in, he went to Epic. What does Epic mean? Epic, she said, ye niska, ye sikasa, the Eka Dimitria. And she said, you pay.
Right, it was Ezra 94.1 FM. Ezra 94.1 FM, and of course Ezra TV. Within the same mic doing this with a legend, Reverend Diana Bakofia Santi. In women debia from 6:30 to 10 a.m. You see a kunya na the Ghana to say free Juada na kosi mendano. Ebusa say Ghana to say. Yakotuaba Nyame Aduma December 7th. The heat is on, and then we are discussing political campaigns and the manifestos, of course. What are the achievements? Lawyer Charles Owusu Janwa, a private legal practitioner, a senior member of the NPP, and also I don't know 18 lawyer, I've so I count 4 minutes.
Auntie, oh yeah, a leap. Say leap when him the leap here. What it means for human development. Oh yeah, you know. Oh yes, I know my Metro Mass in BBA, you know. Oh, Bekono, when he was handing over power in 2009, na Ghana, yenya crude oil, na ba upstream, ready for sale. Na yesansu natural gas, huge commercial quantities. It is at that time, Ghana's economy was very good. When Kufuor was leaving, there was crude oil and there was gas. You say gas, I think you because there was a company called Agip on pay crude oil and on crude oil, but they unearthed a huge tank of gas. And you know, some time going now, ENN took over Agip, and then ENN wanted to negotiate with Atamils. Into Atamil's blessed memory. I tell who said Ghana has got crude oil and gas. You know, what he wanted to do was no per se, or yes, a western region, central region, no, oil and gas enclave. It's your day, yeah, you know, your crude oil, no, or the Kosia wa, or Koye, or Koheji, and no, the Kobobusia, our China, 3 billion, and no, the Yatwabu, or the lateral line, or we no the year, or yeah, in a ENI terminal, and no, yeah, Jubilee terminal. And no pipe then from the wellhead, no the bar terminals. And unfortunately for Ghana, no, Atta died. Atta Wuyen, John Mahama took over.
Who was the vice president?
Me say, the master mami come as a man.
Who was the vice president?
Why are you eating into my fight?
Wait.
And you take you over. John Mahama took over and then won the 2012 elections. At the purpose of doing all these things was because gas was a huge base until he wanted to use the gas to develop the downstream of the oil and gas industry.
94.1 FM.
The Huyan said gas na efi asie ho eba no. Na gas ne friend eba sa friend wet gas. Wet gas no lean gas wom, crude oil wom, isuo wom, LPG wom, methane butane na wom, and eba. Until they find the wet gas no. Into a terminal wa, na just ya separate crude oil kwa, we kwa na fi we. Ni nyina so wo commercial properties. During the currency of John Mahama, or the wet gas no, or the ma here
94.1
and back terminal ho. And no mo fa FPSO shape kakraka ni bi. No mo de be si o no mo jigum no mine lean gas at $9.60. Se so ko takradia. The downstream of oil and gas. Those of them who were there no mo expecting says aka gas we ba. E betimi ginger ejuma o home buy on be set up on nyoma wo nya. Most of them have moved to Ivory Coast because nothing is happening. Now, when we are moving forward from this level, at the time that we had crude oil and gas,
we've
had to go into darkness for 4 years. 4 years. Companies are here and they go here. And then your CC won't for business money no for 4 years. What happened? But when MPP came to power, within 6 months the lights were on. Or say, Joe Mahama say, or saw two problems in out and so it took him 4 years to be able to resolve an issue of electricity problem. It is never true.
It is true.
Because I know, me alone and you, I've dealt in different circumstances. I was in a meeting, I was representing my client who came from South Africa to borrow Ghana government, ECG to be precise, $2 billion. The issue that they had was there was no money to pay VRA's debts with the Nigerians.
And gas.
And the gas. There was no money to pay PPPs for the electricity that they supplied and the fuel that they needed. So they needed money to do these things. Now at the time, NDC power.
Okay.
For the first time, we had crude oil and gas. What happened to the money?
Okay, what happened to the
What happened to the money?
Claire, wrap up for me now.
Me say what happened to the money?
And I'm going to tell you what happened.
It is the era of 2012 to 2016 because John Atadie or the Sikano or the crude oil the Sikano or the set up the structures for the takeoff. And who to enter and to so even he was going to win the next election when to and to us. It's in the pop crop at us. No, you see a business then and that's wet gas. No, you do my year night for 1 year night for Yom. They came for crude oil and they found gas, so it was for Ghana. The gas was for Ghana.